I knew early on in our relationship, this moment of exchanging vows was inevitable. I fell in love with you before we officially started dating and knew after a month of dating, God had led me to the woman I now have the honor to love forever. Just like how I thought out our first date in advance to then be the place where we were engaged, this moment has been 3 years in the making.
I never in my dreams imagined that when I met you 4 years ago during opening week of my freshman year, not only through church outreach, at the Action Dinner, and as well as life group, that I would be meeting my husband. I quickly felt valued and loved as you pursued me. You showed me Christ through your words and actions. More importantly, you loved me and lead me to the Creator of all. I see that through your love and grace every day. You are my best friend. I never thought it was possible to love someone like I love you, and I have the honor to be your wife, which is pretty neat. I promise to laugh at your dad jokes even when I know they're no longer funny. I promise to sometimes allow you to be right when I know you're really not. And I promise to be okay with the amount of sports gear you have because God has given us each our own passions and I don't need a whole room for craft supplies.
I have kept something from you because I thought there was no better place for me to tell you this than right now. Right before summer started at the end of your first year here at BG, I was with Cody at his apartment, of course. At this time, I just had a crush on you, and you were somebody else. However, I told him if we ever dated, I didn't know if we would work out or not, but I was gonna fight for you, no matter what. And babe, I haven't stopped fighting for you. In Ephesians 5, husbands are called to love their wives as Christ loves the church. This means I am called to love you as Christ loves each of us in sacrificial service. Within this love, Christ also fights for us. He fights for each of us. He fights for our hearts to be after Him. He fights for closeness in our relationship with Him. And He fought the battle we could not win.
From this day forward, I promise to love you, to fight not only for our relationship, but first and foremost for my relationship with Christ. I promise you all of these things because I know God has created us perfectly with His kingdom in mind. We are the vessels to show God through who we are.
Say, Erin Rose, in front of God and you and these witnesses today, I promise to fight for you as Christ fights for each of us. To fight for your heart and that it may be after Jesus. To fight for closeness in our relationship. To fight for our future family if God so blesses us, and finally, to fight, to love, and sacrificially serve you. Erin Rose, you are the answer to my prayer. I love you.
Nick+Erin, I love you to the moon and back.
By the authority granted to me as a minister of Jesus Christ, I pronounce you husband and wife. Nick, you may kiss your bride.